It's nearly 8:45. We talked about the amazing people we've been joined by this morning, and now we have some more. Awarded for their dedication to the cause, the three dads, you know them well, Mike, Andy and Tim, they became friends and campaigners after losing their daughters to suicide. Well, they've now received MBEs at Windsor Castle.
Among those receiving honours presented by Prince William was also the ex-Scotland international footballer Graham Souness, whose relay channel swim raised millions for those suffering from a rare and painful skin disorder. Alison Freeman reports.
Well, it's going to be an exciting day today, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. What will happen? Yes.
No idea.
Do you reckon they'll look at...
Three dads walking, but this time not in their trademark shorts as they headed into Windsor Castle to receive their honours. Andy, Tim and Mike never thought that their darkest days would lead them here.
Mr Andrew Airy, Wing Commander Timothy Owen and Mr Michael Palmer for services to the prevention of young suicide.
It was incredible. It's a day of very mixed emotions. You know, we're here because we've been on the journey since losing our precious girls.
If you'd asked me, well, any of us, I think, us two, 4 years ago, if we'd be here talking to the future King of England in Windsor, being recognised for what we're doing, there's no way I could have mapped that out. No way. That wasn't in our wildest dreams.
I quite often think back to that afternoon when we found out that Sophie had died, and we were just a broken mess. But that afternoon, one of the things that Fiona, my wife, said to me was, we've got to find something positive and create something positive out of this. I certainly didn't expect it to be this.
The dads were brought together after their daughters took their own lives. In 2021, they started walking to highlight that suicide is the biggest killer of under 35s. They've taken on 3 epic walks, been invited to number 10.
I'm Rishi, very nice to see you. Welcome to Downing Street.
And watched MPs debate their call for suicide prevention to be made a compulsory part of the school curriculum. Now the dads have been made MBEs for services to the prevention of young suicide. Prince William presented their awards. What did he chat to you about? Because it looked like you had quite a long chat in there.
You know, he's written to us twice personally. He spoke about, you know, did you get my letters? Yes, we've got your letter. Definitely got the letters. And he was just very personal, really supportive. That's what came across. He's so invested in the young people of the future.
Like so many of the people we've met who are in positions of power or influence, they're parents. And if you're a parent, you kind of absolutely get what we're talking about, because the young people of this country are our future. And to allow them to slip into places that they are in danger of taking their own lives and not doing anything about it just seems crazy.
Summer's out! How was that? That was tough. I thought that was tough.
Also honoured was ex-Scotland international footballer Graham Souness.
Souness! Brilliant goal! His first for Liverpool!
In October last year, he was part of a relay team that swam the English Channel to help raise millions of pounds for those suffering from a rare and painful skin disorder, epidermolysis bullosa. He was inspired by 14-year-old Isla Grist, who lives near Inverness. Yesterday, he was made a CBE for services to football and charity.
From a prefab in Edinburgh. You know, I never thought when I was kicking ball against the wall I'd ever get anywhere near the achievements I've been fortunate to achieve. And then this really is icing on the cake, an individual award for something, as well as football, for something outside. My focus now for the rest of my life is trying to make a difference for the children that we look after with Deborah. You know, the poor kids who suffer from this truly horrendous disease.
People like Isla.
Isla. Don't get me talking about her.
What difference has she made to your life?
Made me realise how lucky I am. Made me realise how lucky my children are. And she's changed my life dramatically. I've had, you look at yourself and maybe in a different way. And then when you're with her, you realise that, you know, I come from a world where people talk about born winners, tough guys, people who never ever give up. Well, I've never met anyone like Isla in football. Don't come anywhere near Isla. So it's just another reminder that you can always do more and you can always do better. That's what she does to me.
The dads also continue to be driven by the thought of those that inspired them, their daughters. What would each of them make of this today, you standing here with your MBEs, for all the work that you've done because of them?
I know for certain Sophie will be taking the mickey out of me for wandering around in a suit and tie and, you know, scrubbing up like this. But no, she'll be really pleased that we've been recognised for the work we've been doing.
You know, Em left a last note to us and it said, you know, if other people can learn from what I've been through, then let them. Don't be ashamed of what I've done. And that's exactly what all three of us have done. We've tried to help others through the loss of our daughter. So I know Em would be massively proud.
I'm sure Beth would be proud, you know, but the fact is that I think if she'd been more aware, if she'd had some sort of suicide prevention training within school or college, she'd still be here now. You know, and that is why we do what we do.
Alison Freeman, BBC News, Windsor.